is Thursday today. We're all off because it's a public holiday, but I need to study because I have exams Monday and Wednesday. I have a deadline tomorrow, and that's it. It's not that much, but I didn't start studying yet, so I really need to get started. But I have to say I'm pretty confident about still making it because I'm just a last minute person. I work better under pressure. It's always worked for me, so it will probably work for me again this time. Anyways, I did want to do a little study vlog so I can motivate myself and motivate you guys, hopefully, to start studying as well, and also take care of yourself, because if there's one thing I will not neglect during exam periods, it's my mental health and like my self-care and going to bed on time and eating early and still moving my body. So I'll do like a little self-care / study vlog. Anyways, first things first, I'm going to deep clean my room because that makes me feel so productive, and yeah, I just can focus better when everything around me is clean. I already like made my bed this morning and just kind of like organized my desk, but what I want to do is just hoover the floors, wipe down all the surfaces, clean my mirrors and all that stuff. And then I probably have to make lunch because it's already 1 o'clock and I had a late breakfast today, but I'm gonna get hungry for sure. Anyways, let's clean. I'm gonna put on my playlist, and this playlist, you guys, I just updated it. It's called Love Like This, and my name is Sila on Spotify. Highly recommend you to listen to this because it's like mostly Afro beats, but they're just good vibes only. So yeah, we're gonna do this.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah. And maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time. But everything I see still reminds me of you. Bag of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you.
Quick ginger shot break because I am getting a cold. I can never properly shot these, like I have to take them in little sips. Ooh. Watch me get the hiccups within seconds. I always get hiccups when I I always get hiccups when I've eaten. I always get hiccups when I've eaten something spicy, and ginger shots just always give me hiccups. Wow. I'm currently making shakshuka for lunch. It's literally so easy to make. I used to pay so much money for overpriced shakshuka when I would like go out for brunch or get breakfast, and I discovered how easy it is to make at home, and I make it all the time and never like pay for it anymore. But I just chopped up some onion, garlic. I'm gonna use 2 eggs and like a can of peeled tomatoes. You can also do chopped. I actually prefer chopped tomatoes, but we don't have that at the moment. I already heated up some oil in my pan, and I'm gonna add the onion and garlic now. And then for seasoning, I just use cumin, chili flakes, paprika powder, but it's finished apparently. I use turmeric and salt and pepper, I believe. Honestly, I always eyeball it, so I don't really know what I do. Sometimes I do more of something or less of something. But But yeah, if you guys have been looking for some like lunch or breakfast inspiration that's quick and easy, I would really recommend this because it takes me, I mean, making the shakshuka probably takes you like max 15 minutes in total, probably 10 if you're like fast with chopping stuff, and the cooking time is only 6 to 8 minutes, which is insane. So yeah. Even though I love my version of my shakshuka, I'm probably doing something wrong or forgot something, so I would just look up a tutorial, but just wanted to give you the inspiration of actually making it. It smells so good, you guys. I am so in the mood for this. I'm gonna add a little bit more tomato sauce. Good morning, you guys. I just woke up. It's like 9:10, I think, and I'm gonna do a little yoga flow. Morning smoothie juice type of thing. I'm blending it, but I'm using water, so I consider it a juice. So what I used is some water, lemon juice, spinach, celery, ginger, apple, mango, a little bit of banana, and spirulina powder. I believe that's all. And yeah, I'm gonna blend this up. It's really good. Like, it doesn't sound nice, but trust me, you guys, especially this with pineapple is even better. Like, I don't have pineapple, frozen pineapple right now, so I'm using mango, but with pineapple it's such a good drink. And then for my breakfast I will have some of these overnight oats. I just did oats with some frozen raspberries, agave, and a lot of cinnamon. But yeah, I made like a huge batch because it's just so much easier for the week, and I'm really happy because I'm kind of running late, so I'm really happy that I have this prepared already. Look at that color, stunning. Breakfast is served. I just put everything in the container because I didn't want to take a bowl. But for toppings I did apple, peanut butter, banana, cacao nibs, and some cinnamon on top again. Woo! Hello. I just came back from physio and I want to go outside so bad and sit on a terrace with my friends in the sun or go to the beach, but I need to study. But I might like move my study sessions onto the balcony later on because it's really such a beautiful day. And I'm happy though that I already went outside because that way I already got some sunlight, some fresh air. I was biking through the Jordan area because my physio is over there, so it was a nice morning and I have a lot of good energy, so hopefully that's gonna help me to study. So yeah, let's just start right away. Okay, so I'm about to study, but I quickly just wanted to talk about my study method with you guys because I have to say I put minimal effort into studying and I always make it and get good grades. And I'm really not saying this to brag, I just wanted to share my study method because I've talked with a lot of my friends about it and put them on it, and they also said that it really helped them. So let's do a little Sila study hacks 101. So basically, the way I study is with active recall because I don't have a lot of time to get into the details. I always study with summaries, so I'll either find a summary online or we'll buy one. And then what I do is I just read through one page and then I highlight all the important things, and then I go through it again by talking to myself in the mirror. So like read one page, try to explain the concepts to myself, because that way you will know what you don't know yet and what you do know. And by actively saying it, you really realize whether you understood something instead of just passively reading a text. And I have to say, I study business, which is a very broad study. So there aren't a lot of detailed things that we need to learn. So this study technique works for my study. It has also worked for me in high school. But if you're studying like medicine or like engineering, this might not be for you. So don't blame me if you used it and it doesn't work. I just wanted to share it with those who need some last minute study hacks and want to absorb information quickly. And then after I've explained the thing to myself, I'll go to the next page and do the same thing over again. And I usually have like a goal of the amount of pages I want to read that day. So say I have like 10 pages for today, I'll probably go through 5 and then I'll do the process again. And then I will highlight anything I didn't understand the second time or I forgot the second time, because that's when I know like, okay, this I really need to look at. And then the next day I will revisit those subjects, or in the evening. If I'm really like studying one day in advance, I'll look at it in the evening and try to memorize it. And also one really big tip for last minute studying is to focus more on having a general overview instead of focusing on the details. So yeah, this might sound crazy to you, or it might sound really familiar to you, but I promise you guys this is what works for me. I just wanted to share it. I'm not saying you should use my study technique, but I just feel like this is the best way to study last minute and also still get a good grade. Another really big thing, which is why I said that I also like to take care of myself while studying and make sure I eat well, sleep right, and so on, is that also has such an impact on the way you make your exam. I have this rule where I don't study past 10 p.m. midnight because I'd rather have a fresh brain and have like the optimal concentration during the exam and maybe not know every subject, instead of being tired during the exam and like getting a blackout or whatever because I have a lack of sleep. And this is also like proven to work for me every single time, because sometimes in an exam I'll literally hear about a subject I've never heard of before, just by kind of using common sense and thinking, okay, what would make sense in this situation. I've been able to solve a lot of questions that were about topics I've never heard about before, or I would have usually not been able to solve. So really like getting good sleep, eating a good breakfast, all those things are as important as studying well, in my opinion. But I feel like research has also proven this. Anyways, I'm just gonna start studying right now. Oh, and one thing I also wanted to say is that if you struggle with keeping concentration or you don't know the right study times, I would really recommend using the Pomodoro technique. It's a timer basically where you study for 25 minutes, you get a 5-minute break, you study again for 25 minutes, you get a 5-minute break, and after 2 hours of studying, I believe you get a 30-minute break, and that apparently has been proven to be the best way of studying, because if you like study for 25 minutes and just take a 5-minute break, you don't get out of that study flow. Whereas if you were to take a like 10-minute break or 15-minute break, you get out of the study flow and it's really hard to get back into it.
Conversations that never leave me complacent. Numerous positions till our bodies are adjacent. Where I can twist you like a hexagon. I threw the line in cause you love my puns. Not something I intended, don't say it, let me finish it. Oh my God, swing, wow, you're such an idiot. I know you like the back of my hand. Big glasses blurry to comic books like Sandman. Baby, you the greatest. I apologize if it took too long to say it. Even though we've been together for a hot minute, I get butterflies when you still come and visit. You and my rock for this long, I remember. Hold a hand out, let me see that ring finger swing.
I wanna hold you, wanna love you now.
We just got ice cream with my friend, but she doesn't want to be on the vlog. I got chocolate and well, it's just coconut, and this is the best combination ever. And we're sitting in the park. It's beautiful. So comfy. Study break.
I wanna hold you, wanna love you now. To hold you in my arms so we can let go.
You guys, I'm back home. Just had dinner, but I'm loving this day. Okay, honestly, sunny days really make it so much easier for me to study because the day already has good vibes, and then I already automatically have more energy. And I don't know, I'm loving this. As you can probably tell. But I really think that setting yourself up for success in the morning has a very big impact, because I already got like my morning sunlight and some fresh air in the morning, and I did my yoga and like had a good breakfast to start my day. And I feel like because of that, and obviously also because I've just been like in a good mental state lately, like my mental health has been pretty good, I've been able to focus so well on the materials. I worked with the Pomodoro method and I really followed that. Like I would study for 25 minutes, took the 5-minute break, and then continued studying for 25 minutes, and it just really kept me in a flow state, and I can just highly recommend it, to be honest. It really is amazing. Anyways, I am going out right now to meet up with another friend. You know, balance is important too. The weather is amazing, so I don't want to miss out on that. So I don't think I'll be studying anything tonight, but I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and continue studying and taking care of myself.
So we can. I wanna hold you, wanna love you now. To hold you in my arms so we can.
Oh, you the baddest girl I ever seen. I thank the gods that me and you became a team. Late night conversations that never leave me complacent. Numerous positions till our bodies are adjacent. Where I can twist you like a hexagon. I threw the line in cause you love my puns. Not something I intended, don't say it, let me finish it. Oh my god.
Good morning, my loves. It is Saturday today and I'm so happy. The sun is shining still. It's warm. I just did my morning yoga in the sun, which felt so good, and can't complain. I'm so grateful. But yeah, I just got ready. I put on a little gym set because I'm going to the gym with my sister. I wanted to do it in the afternoon actually because I feel like it's a really nice study break, but my sister texted me and was like, you want to join me? Because I'm going now. So could not resist because I love seeing my sister. But yeah, I'm not in a mood for tights somehow. I don't know what's going on, so I just wore sweats. These are by Axel Arigato, and then I'm wearing like some biker shorts underneath in case I do, I don't know, for stretching. I feel like it's chiller. And I'm wearing a little bra from Victoria's Secret. I love this one because the back is really cute. But yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast first though, so that I won't get hungry. Fuel your body, guys.
So I don't want to go before that, and then the 19th.
exam. It is the night before the exam. This is usually the part where I kind of start stressing and I think I will make it, and then I just use a shit ton of affirmations to calm myself down and to convince myself that I will, and it has worked 100% of the times so far, but I don't know if it will work this time. But I always say this, like, whenever I didn't study, like, I mean, this time I actually studied 3 days in advance. Just yesterday I really had shitty concentration because I slept really bad, but usually when I studied, like, I don't know, 1 day in advance and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a reset, I won't make it, I still try to at least keep a positive mindset towards it. And that's also one thing I definitely wanted to mention, is like manifestation and affirmations. I kid you not, they work. I am the biggest believer in manifesting your grades. It was literally my yearbook quote. This sounds insane, but like my yearbook quote was literally, don't study, manifest your grades instead. I mean, obviously you also need to study a little bit, but at the end of the day I really believe that affirmations can help, because like the past 2 years and also this year in uni, what I've just been doing is I just always tell myself, I'll pass this exam, there's no way I won't get this. Sometimes I will even write down the exact grade that I want and I'll ended up getting it, like, most of the time. And I also really use my intuition to have a look at the topics that will come in the exam. Like, this sounds really spiritual, like woohoo, crazy talk, but trust me guys, this shit works. And I feel like because I've been using this strategy and my belief of passing exams has become so strong that I've really reached a point where I'm like, there's no way I will not pass an exam. Like, I literally just cannot believe that I would ever fail an exam. Say I'm studying really last minute, I'll be like, okay, all the things I will study now will come in the exam. And then like my intuition just kind of tells me, oh, maybe you should have a look at that again, like look at that question again, maybe look at that topic again. And the amount of times that exact topic would come in the exam, or the exact like practice question I saw before, it's insane, to be quite honest with you. And I'm so glad that I have been doing this over the past year, because it's really helped me to, first of all, remain calm during exams. I don't really experience anxiety or stress when it comes to exam periods, and that also really helps me, because that way I can like fully concentrate when I'm taking the exam and I'm not like getting blackouts or just being stressed out. So that really helps. And I also just wanted to summarize, because I'm going to end the vlog tonight. I think if I would have to summarize my study hacks of like studying efficiently and not hard, like studying smart, not hard. One is really active recall. Don't study passively. Don't just read and read and read. Read and then repeat the stuff to yourself and make sure that you actually understand what you're talking about. Second thing for me is really focusing on your nutrition, focusing on your sleep, like really taking care of yourself, especially the night before and the day of your exam. Make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you have a well-balanced breakfast on the day of your exam, and that you got some fresh air in the morning, you got some sunlight, maybe a little bit of movement in, because that can definitely have a huge impact on the way you feel during exam and on your concentration levels. So do that. And then the third thing for me is manifestation and affirmations. The combination of these 3 things have assisted me in so many ways and have always helped me to, like I said, remain calm, make my exams with optimum concentration, and to just like be more efficient with my studying and to just always pass. Yeah, so those are my little tips for you guys. But at the end of the day, this is my studying strategy, so I'm not saying that this is going to work for you. I would recommend you to try it out if you can afford to take that risk. And yeah, let me know if it works. I really hope it does. And also just like taking care of your mental health, obviously, during your exam periods. Prioritizing your mental health is so important, because you'll just feel better. And when you feel better, you perform better. So it all is like common sense kind of, but I feel like we often tend to neglect like self-care during exam periods, because the focus is so much on studying instead of also taking care of yourself. So that being said, I'm going to, I don't have that much time now anymore. I've been talking for like pretty long now. I'm going to continue studying for a little bit, go to bed on time, probably do a meditation so I can really sleep well, and write down some affirmations for my exam, and then tomorrow maybe I'll catch up with you guys. If not, then I wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it was helpful in any type of way, and if not, then I hope that it at least was entertaining for you guys. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week in a new video. Bye.